New apartment! Oh my God, YouTube. How the hell are you? It's been a minute. I can't remember the last time that I was able to record something from my own apartment. Was like I think last October. So if you're new to the channel, you know I'm an artist who does paintings for every episode of reaction videos, but I've been quasi living in random spots for the last like year because of COVID and all kinds of other stuff. This is my first time being able to record something in my own apartment again, and it's been so nice. Season 5 of Casa de Papel has dropped, and it's the final season, and I am here for it because some of you might remember wasn't a huge fan of most of last season. Most of last season was the last easily weakest season of the entire show. But I was saying how that, you know, how they do that whole 3-act structure when it comes to the hero's journey where you meet everybody in the first act, everything goes horribly wrong, and it feels like no one's gonna win in the second act. And then in the third act, everybody comes back together and happy times for all. I feel like that's what they were trying to go for with last season. Like, yo, let's kill Nairobi, let's make everything look grim, and then we'll bring our heroes back to the happy times. But they killed Nairobi in just the dumbest way. It's so hard for me to get over that. Like, there's not, like, I always say that there's not a whole lot of TV shows and movies and stuff like that I get like upset about if you do something weird. Like, you know, the Star Wars people that are like, oh, you've ruined the He-Man just came out on Netflix. Half the internet is like, ah, who gives a shit? I'm slightly aggravated by Nairobi's death, but I feel like that's it. It's a slight aggravation at a single plot point, not the entirety, not the feel. It was just season 4 was just kind of meh. But it's still my favorite show on Netflix. I was so hyped for last season, and I was just kind of let down. Where are my glasses? I even have, there they are. Okay, I even have El Profesor glasses that I bought just for the very last episode. Oh yeah, I had Gandia. I had Gandia up there, but I threw him down in one of the other takes. I was so angry. I was trying to figure out how I was gonna put these up on this art canvas, and I'm like, man, I'm not putting Gandhi up. Fuck that guy. I'm still so salty about season 4. Like, the Lisbon one is probably my favorite, but I'm still kind of touching it up. Like, it's so hard for me to want to sell stuff, especially, you know, fan art. It just feels cheap and stupid. But I've had so many people ask me to buy these that my brother-in-law bought me a GS printer that I've been learning how to use and do Photoshops and make posters and like, yo, that Helsinki one, look at that. That's pretty nasty. I'm not gonna lie. There's not a whole lot of things that I get like proud of. I'm quasi proud of that. That one came out looking pretty nice. My El Profesor one, I want to give this one away. I don't know what I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give this away at some point. Maybe this episode? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how sweepstakes work on YouTube. You're not allowed to be like, oh, you have to comment and subscribe and you can win something. YouTube is like, no, you're cheating. No, you don't get to do that. So I don't know how to start the subscription sweepstakes thing, but I want to give this look at this one. This one's nasty. This was my first time ever using a palette knife just to paint everything. It was kind of like this, and there was an old picture of like Bob Mueller from back when I gave a shit. But yeah, so stick around for the end of this episode and you can see the new one that I'm painting. I left out a couple people because what I was doing was, if you were the MVP of that episode, then I painted you, or if you had to get a cool shot. So I need to do, is there 8 this season? I want to say there's 8 this season, right? There's only 5 episodes this season? No! I thought there was 8 episodes. Boo! Alright, so I only have 5 episodes I can freaking paint with then. Alright, so I've got, who do I need still? I still need Rio, I still need Denver, I still need Oslo, still need, what's Denver's father's name? I was just watching this last night. I got my mom into this. I was so excited. She was like, what do you keep saying, La Casa de Papel? Is this a new show? I'm like, yes, La Casa de Papel is my favorite show on Netflix. She's like, oh, what's it about? I'm like, oh, there's a bank and they rob the mint. He goes, oh, there's a show I saw that's something like that. It's called Money Heist. I'm like, it's not called Money Heist. I hate that name so much. Whoever was at Netflix that freaking gave this name the green light should be fired. You should never be allowed to work in any type of entertainment industry again. I hate the name Money Heist so much. It's just the dumbest name. Oh my god, I hate that name so much. But yeah, so I got her into it, and I can't remember the hell is his name. Moscow. Alright, sorry. Moscow. Alright, so I gotta do Moscow, I gotta do Rio, I gotta do Denver. Who's left? Everybody from the main squad. I've got her. I'm not doing Arturito. It's not happening. I'm angry enough that I painted Gandia. I will never paint. I guess I could do Monica / Stockholm. Oh, but what's his face? Friggin' Versailles. Yo, last season, Versailles was coming through in the clutch more times than not. So they're gonna have to fight for it. Versailles. Friggin' Monica, and I've been calling her Angelica because she reminds me of a Spanish version of Angelica from Rugrats, the pregnant cop lady. I can't remember her name. But yeah, they're gonna have to fight for who gets that final spot because I already got Professor. I got these guys. Man, I'm still so mad Nairobi's dead. It's just not fair. She was, out of all of them, you had to pick Nairobi. Like, I know why they did it. They did it because she's the best. They did it specifically because she's the best. They could have killed anybody else. It would have still been like, oh man, that sucks. But they had to kill my girl. Why? I don't want to binge them. I kind of want to savor them. This is the end. I saw that Alvaro is going to be in something, the Wheel of Time, I think he's going to be in. I don't think I've seen anybody else from the show in anything. What's the last thing that happened? The last thing that happened was she was dead. They put her casket out, and everybody had a "We love Nairobi and we support you" moment. They bailed, or they got Raquel Murillo. They got her out of everything because of the helicopter double cross switcheroo. But I knew it. I knew that Angelica was gonna pull up behind him and be like, "Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?" And I knew that was how it was gonna end. So I'm gonna assume that that's how this is gonna start because that was the cliffhanger. Money Heist, season 5. Let's do it. Baba. It's good to be back. Bear with me if it's not as. I'm still working on the environment. I feel like it looks pretty nice. That's a sick shot. That could be a fucking painting right there, man. Damn it. I might do that. She might already get the painting. Oh, that's right. No. This is gonna be. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be 2 parts, right? Boo. Oh, he actually tried to pull some kung fu shit on her. I started watching Warrior season 2. I'm doing that for the channel also. So if you like Warrior, that's coming up too.
Aquí se esconde. En el agujero más infecto de todo madre. Claro.
Talking a lot of shit there. Damn it, I wanna type in La Casa de Papel season 5 and find out if it's 2 parts, but I don't want to get any. Here's who died in season 5. Ah, come on, the professor. All right, cool. There is 10 episodes. All right. That's what I forgot. I'm gonna have to remember. I was learning how to play this on the guitar last season, and I was terrible at it because I'm terrible at the guitar. But I still wanted to learn it. But yeah, we also found out that the end song is the same one from Utopia. Look at that fancy hat, you fancy hat wearing motherfucker. I love how this guy dies in season 2, but he still probably gets the most screen time out of anybody in the show, even in season 5. It's funny when we were watching the first episode when he's talking to all the when he's talking to all the hostages, and he's like, hey, listen, I don't want to be here. This is just, I promise you guys are going to be fine. Breathe. Everybody breathe. It's okay. Just let me get your phones real quick. My mom was like, wow, he's like the nicest bank robber ever. I mean, that's the new girl. It's a big ass dog. That's a big ass dog. My God. Nah, that's kind of dickish. It's tough. I think they're. I can't remember if I said this last season or not. I think they're one of my favorite couples in fiction. Like, I just buy it. Like, enemies turned lovers, and I totally buy their relationship. Plus, I want my guy to be happy. Good. I forget what happened to him, but he's bleeding and I'm happy. I totally forget what happened to him. I know she was somewhat responsible. I kind of don't like her. She kind of annoys the shit out of me. I'm kind of with him on this one. That's some mature shit. I'm kind of with him on this. I still don't like her, but I'm kind of with him on this. Like, yo, like, what does this guy have to do? I don't like this. Yeah, come on. No, don't do this. Don't do this. No, no, stop this. You're already responsible for Nairobi's death. What is this face he's making? I don't like that face at all. Come on. This friggin' mullet of hers. Hey, that's my girl. I just realized that's how Denver laughs. When I was watching with my mom, every time he laughed, fucking Denver. Oh, I'm so happy to be back with you guys. I missed you guys so much. Yeah, I saw that coming. I mean, that's a stupid argument. She would know better, but he's still a G. I know, right? He didn't even like shoot him in the other foot. He's such a G. Yeah, because he said that we can't survive if we don't get 90. Are they? I feel like he had a backup plan in case he ever get caught. Yeah, see, I don't believe that that's what they're doing. Yeah, Sagasta. Do we really need new characters? Do we not have enough characters? Yes, we get it. You've been all over the world doing things. I now kind of like him. That was funny. They managed to make me like that guy, I guess, because he's like, I'm pooping right now. Ugh. I hate how smart she is. I love how smart she is, but I hate how smart she is. It annoys me. Throw me into the void. My guy. God, he's the coolest. How did they make such a nerd the coolest person on this show? Oh, really? Talking a lot of shit there, buddy. What's his name? Tamayo? This guy must be loving that, though. This guy's like, wait a minute, you think there's a mole and you're gonna twist shit to make sure that it looks like it was her? That's legit. I can't even hate on him, because that's a legit. God damn it. I'm trying to hate on this guy, but oh, that was great. Maserati. This is the new kid, right? I was gonna say, come on, be friends. Alright, that works. That works. Yeah. They're doing a really good job of making me give a shit again. Like, so far, everyone's being pretty on point. Denver had a great little moment. Friggin' Tamayo just owned that entire last scene. Professor's being a G. These two. Oh, yeah, no, you know what? Never mind. This piece of shit. So help me God, if he does something else to make... I'm done with Palermo. The give Palermo a chance variety hour is over. I saw a picture of her with long hair and I couldn't even recognize her. I'm just so used to short hair Tokyo. Well, you're about to. That's why I need you. It's kind of dick on his part. Like, hey son, good to see you, but I'm gonna need you to do some computer shit for me. Even that's kind of rude. I paid for your college tuition just so that you could help me with heists. Yeah, it's kind of shitty. It's a good line. I would at least hear him out. If I don't have to go anywhere, like if I'm him, if I don't have to go anywhere and I can just, why not? Come on, you got Batman lockpick in your belt. I feel like he should be going a little bit faster. They would have to know that these guys are in on it. Why else would they land here? Alright. Damn it, why is this only 5 episodes? I want the whole 10. Why is this guy staying? I guess that he would have to stay there. Like, yo, just in case we don't trust these guys. You stick around, keep an eye on them. It's clearly not Versailles. Who would it be then? Like, this person's gonna be in danger. I'm so like, whoever's in this car is gonna go to jail. Who is it? Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
señora que dice que la han secuestrado a salir de la peluquería.
How does she come first? Oh. Tokyo's gonna be last because she's the main character. Come on, he has to have a back. I'm gonna have to watch 2 episodes tonight. Nope. Damn it. She's alongside me. That is pretty self-centered. But we're not done yet. Jesus. What I was saying is that before the episode was that Alvaro was in a interview and he said these episodes are like war. I thought he meant that he was gonna go all out because they killed Nairobi, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Alright, so this is newbie. This is the new Gandia. This is the new and improved Gandia. She knows who it is. Not that guy. Your friends are fucked. Alright, we are back. La Casa de Papel, Season 5, baby! Alright. That was a good episode. I haven't done that in a minute. I even got a whole little painting set up. I've had to do everything on the iPad for the last year because I haven't had a place to be able to paint and draw and do stuff. I got a sweet little setup brewing. It's brewing. It's getting there. But I don't want to do iPad for, I want to get everybody because I want to have them all together. Man, I didn't know that we're going to have 2. I forgot that we had 2 parts though. That sucks. I don't want to wait. The second one comes out in January? I don't think it's too far away, but still. Boo. December 3rd. All right, that's not too bad. 3 months away. 3 months. All right. I'm doing one of these every week. So that's at least 5 weeks. So really, by the time I upload episode 5 for this season, you guys will only have 2 months to have to worry about it. So hopefully I can help make that stretch a little easier. It's my guy. But I do agree with Tokyo though. Where she Lisbone's whole answer where she's like, listen, plan A was the only viable plan. That was the whole reason we did all this. If we can't do plan A, there is no plan B. But I also like Tokyo's he always has a plan. The only time he doesn't have a backup plan is if he fails. What kind of bullshit is that? I kind of agree with her. Tamayo. And that was already after he was crushing it with his listen, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, and if we do all this, our asses are covered. Well, I don't want to do this. Yeah, well, how about that when you called and you were drunk and we hate you and stupid and shut up? Okay, fine, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna do anything illegal. I'm not gonna do anything illegal. Shut up, get to work. I can't even hate on him. At no point did he do anything that if I were him, I would disagree with. If I were the bad guy in this scenario, and I was the inspector general, whatever, and I had to cover my own ass, set things in motion, just based off of how many times they've been duped, I would have left 4 dudes at the farm. If I were him, that's the only thing that I disagree with him on this particular episode. Is that he's in a red Volvo? Yeah, they did set up, the Volvo and the hairdresser and all that other stuff. They did set all that up, but I'm trying to think. The guy that had the bomb on him, that's one of his people. And they kidnapped the girl to be able to use her as his excuse, saying that that's his wife. But if they're definitely gonna at least detain him, so that guy's still kind of screwed, right? I can't imagine that guy being able to get out of that. If they've got her, Like, she might not even have a husband. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I'm missing something there. Let me know what I'm missing. If there's something that I'm missing and I can't figure out why this guy would get off, but I can't imagine him not going to jail. Like, that's not his wife. They're going to find that out. They've already got her. I thought that maybe she was still kidnapped. And maybe they could hold on to her. He could be like, oh, we eloped. We haven't gotten fully. No, but even then, that'd still be like, no. Eloped? Horseshit. Come on, you're going to jail. But then even with all of that, if I was Tamayo, I still would have been like, yo, so everybody go after that Volvo. But just in case, I don't trust these two. Stick around, bring some guns. Don't let them go anywhere. Like, I wanna file a report. You go back to work. I'd be like, no, how about the both of you sit right there? Nobody's leaving. That was a little strain. I might be still riding that Lupin train. If any of you if you guys like heist movies and you like Netflix international stuff, I did a 52-minute long video on why Lupin's Part 1 makes no sense, but I still kind of liked it. And even though it's insane that he'd go back there the next day and not a single security guard would be like, oh, that's that millionaire that got robbed last night. I haven't watched season 2 or Part 2 yet. I'm probably going to do another 52-minute long video. I've got a sound booth now. That light that you see right there is a sound booth. Look how cool that looks. Because there's a lot of echo in here. Like I said, this is my first time recording anything for the channel here. So if there's a lot of reverb, if things don't sound right, if it doesn't look as cool as it usually does, like I can make it look spiffier. When I watch The Expanse season 6, this is what it'll look like. If you like The Expanse, I got those too. But yeah, so let's see what else we got. I liked how, like, at first I was, like, come on, Tokyo, leave Raquel alone. But then she's like, hey, listen. I'm sorry. I was just testing you. You were in a police tent. You are an ex-cop. Just had to make sure. We're good. I still don't trust Palermo, though. I mean, I feel like now that the army's here, now that the plan is ruined, there's no way to get around it. What the hell? What were they going to do, though? They still haven't told us. Because it's clearly not the sewer thing that he was talking about at the beginning. I love that she figured that out instantly. She's like, yeah, no, horseshit. I'm going to shoot you in the foot because I don't believe you. God, I hate how friggin' capable they make her. Ugh. Boo. They made her too capable. This new guy. I don't know how I feel about this new guy. I feel like this new guy's gonna start some shit. Gandhi he's tied up somewhere, right? He has to be. Oh, I just realized I didn't get to see any. Oh no, I was gonna. Damn it! I was gonna be like, oh, there wasn't a single second of Arturo in this episode. I'm so happy. But I forgot that they did have him at the beginning. But the only time we saw Arturo this entire episode, he was bleeding. So again, this episode already has that going for it. I like Denver's whole little, like, listen, like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like he's got familial defense mechanisms when he was helping Manila. Because she did, like, I still don't quite agree with her. Because Arturo is useless. But, like, I get where Denver was coming from, where he was like, listen, I get that you want to blame her for everything and you want to get mad, but we did this, all right? We knew we had a child. We knew we could both possibly die here. We came here on our own accord. We have nobody to blame but ourselves, all right? So back off her a little bit. Arturo is a piece of shit. So, you know what? Whatever. I don't like the new kid that called Tokyo Maserati. I'm tired of new characters. You've got 36 characters. You don't need to introduce me. Freaking Poopy Gandia. Poopy Gandia better be the last new character we get introduced to. Oh yeah, what's his name? The mole. The one that, again, I feel like he lucked out. That Tamayo is like, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to frame Alicia if we can't find any evidence. But for sure there was a mole, so we're probably just going to blame her and call it a day. He's like, yeah, that Alicia. How could she? No, we trusted you. What else? Berlin, his whole thing with his kid. Like, I get where he's coming from. You know, it's slightly not as dickish as it looks, but it's still pretty dickish. Like, hey, I paid for you to go to MIT so you could help me with bank heists. But again, if he can do an El Profesor, like El Profesor, if he could like teach him, but yo, here's what you do: you chill all the way away with the microphone and keyboard, and you're good. You're good. I mean, obviously not now, but before you'd be good. I think that's everybody. Did anybody else do anything? I feel like I've talked enough. How long has this been? But it is my first one back, you know, so I feel like I do gotta talk a little bit, you know. Welcome back to the channel. Here's the apartment. Would you like to see a tour? Thank all of you that has been with me since season 4. I thank all of you that are new. I hope you enjoy. You know, I have no couch yet. But we're almost there. Everything else looks really nice in the apartment, but I could definitely use a couch. So anything that you guys do with this helps me out getting a couch. Maybe I can get some more of my friends now that I'm back at the bar. Oh, if you want to, you know what, I might start doing that. If you guys want to see me at the bar, if you guys want to see the kind of crazy chaos that I get into, the Snapchat for sure, because I always post bar nonsense for my friends. But I'm trying to expand. The Casa de Papel, Season 5, baby! We're back. We're back with an episode that I thoroughly enjoyed. See you next week. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this artwork from this episode. It was cool. I enjoyed making it. I do a piece of fan art for all my reactions, so if you'd like to see more artwork from different shows, check out the rest of my channel. I also just opened up my first Etsy store, so if this is something you'd like a print of, let me know in the comment. Thanks for stopping by the bar.